Here we're going to show you how to set up your labeler for a simple wraparound label. The items we will need for this are the included hex wrench and the container we wish to label. The first step is to loosen the screws that hold the guide rails in order to slide the guide along the flat surface of the labeler. Do this by turning the screws on the connectors with your thumb in order to move the guide from left to right, and then using the hex wrench to loosen the nuts on the angle bracket to move the guide from top to bottom. The next step is to figure out where the container needs to be on the labeler for the label to be able to make contact with the container. Slide the left guide rail over to the container so that it makes contact, and then tighten the thumb screws to hold it firmly in place. Next, slide the top guide rail down to make contact with the container, and then tighten the screws with the hex wrench. After the guide arms are set and tightened, place the container back on the labeler and visually inspect how everything lines up. You may have to repeat this process a couple times to ensure proper alignment of the label on the container. Next, we're going to adjust the guide arm stabilizer. Loosen the screw on the guide arm stabilizer, slide it in so that the hook is snug up against the edge of the table, and then tighten the screw. Now it's time to set the start point for the label. Turn on the laser, and then adjust it so that the line lays across the padded roller. Advance the label to the laser line, set your container at the start point, and roll to apply. Remember to keep pressure on the rollers to ensure a firm application and to advance the label material for the next application. Inspect and adjust accordingly.